And we're live! One more time. Please don't. I am the High Priestess Phoenix, spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru. Sorry, I laughed about something. Evangelist, North American Sibyl, messenger of God, child of God, the Lilith reincarnated, here on another one. Hey, at least I don't have any of those stupid fucking intros. It's like, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Donations, click on the link, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, do all that too. Tell your fucking friends. Tell them I'm coming to get them. Your little dog, too. Sorry, I entertained the shit out of myself. What are we still doing in this energy? I mean, I guess that's still your fucking energy, isn't it? Right? You're envious about some shit? I guess. You want to be like Mike? I think not. Let's put that in away. That was from earlier. Where are we at right now? I don't know. God's trying to make me make decisions. What'd I do after I got out of here? I don't know. I called the mechanic. So that's all we talked about all week was, I need to make a decision about this car, bro. Why not? If there's anything I need to do, I need to fix this car. Can't be driving this car around like this, is what I said all week. It came up in multiple videos. So I finally called him, and he was cool enough to come down here. I didn't have to drive all the way up there. And he checked it out, and it's like, oh, fuck. Here comes another $600 job. I was like, oh my God, Becky. Is that terrible? Nah. But when you add up fucking insurance and plates, it's looking like, it's not looking so good. But what real option do I have? What should I have? I have to have transportation, dude. I gotta get out of it. I gotta be moving around, if anything. So I'm going to, dive into the abyss of that. He said he could do it in a day, too, so that was cool. I just have to give him my car for the day. But then afterwards, I can actually, and he's going to fix the sensor so the air conditioner will turn back on. That is awesome. That's something I didn't have last year. It'll open up possibilities. I just needed to make a decision, and that's a really big boy decision. You know what I mean? To go spending fucking that much money on shit and not knowing if you're supposed to do some shit. So I kind of jumped off the ledge and decided that. But as I was sitting here, I was just sitting here for a minute after he left, and I walked the dog and shit, and I was thinking to myself, it's like, I'm fully justified in my fight for not wanting to be with a man. When you see that the level of men that surround me, you're not selling this, bro. You're not selling this dream. It looks like a fucking nightmare to me looking through your guys' relationships. I just want to make it, I just want to make that very clear. I don't envy your relationships, dude. There is nothing that I want out of a relationship. God's trying to make me want some shit I don't want. I just want to be very clear on that. And basically, it's like, all you do is bring up you confirm and validate every single one of my fears and insecurities when it comes to submission to a man. Why? Because you're a bunch of fuckboys. Did you hear me say except for? No. I'm not sold on this. And that's why I keep trying to find my way out. Because I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sold on this belief. I really, I try to believe this bullshit. But then, I look on the outside world and it becomes hopeless. Not in the sense of, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be alone forever. It's like, oh my God, fuck your life, dude. This timer is timing. Let the timer tick. Like, I could see a very happy life for me without anybody. I know how to keep myself happy. I can see happiness without anybody. I can see myself traveling and having a fine time. I'm safe. I'm protected. I'm provided for. I could do all my spiritual work. I could visit lands and do all of this stuff. You know what I mean? The idea is that souled is two's better than one. It'd be nice to have someone to take with me to do that. I guess. It's someone to entertain while I'm trying to entertain myself, I suppose, is what it looks like to me. I don't see love out there, bro. I see fucking store-bought relationships that are fake, bro. I see magazines and movies. It's not real. I don't see it. And even in these relationships that have been together for 20, 30 years, I still don't see love. I see acceptance. You know what I mean? I don't see love. I don't see adventure. I don't see thrill. I definitely don't see passion. And the idea of them having sex is weird too. You people take your clothes off and, you know what I mean, have sex together. As weird as you look like, as weird as a couple you are with your clothes on, the weirder the thought becomes of you taking your clothes off and getting together and procreating these two very weird genes. I sound very much like Sheldon, don't I? Must be my superiority to yours, you know, to the inferiority of mankind. You're not selling it to me. I'm not sold on this. Not a white picket fence, not a big fucking ring, not a big fat dick, or a fucking, or a big nest egg. None of this is working for me. I don't, what am I supposed to, where's the enjoyment? A big dick. Okay. Again, I can't understand how this is going to be good for me and my very, very child-sized vagina. Sounds painful and no good. Alright, then we got this fucking, what is it? A big ring. Alright, what the fuck does that mean? You own me? Seriously? Am I responsible for it? What happens if it gets broken or something? Or what, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, I gotta wear this forever? Okay, then there's a nest egg. Oh, but he comes with lots of money. Alright, and he's probably really fucking tight about his money and he doesn't like to spend it, and then he's obsesses about it and, you know, shit like that. And then don't forget a new house and a new car. Where is this house located? Who are my neighbors? Who else is riding in this car with me? I'm not sold on this, bro. I'm not a fucking mail-ordered bride. I guess I'm a M-A-L-E. A mail-ordered bride. I never seen it. Is it real? Like, there's real relationships where they're, you know, it's real and they're happy and shit. I don't see it. I see the truth, bro. Who has that? They're full of shit, bro. They have all that shit that I just listed, but they don't have a real relationship. I don't know. I'm just not sold on it. And none of you are helping. You're making it twice as bad. Lifestyles of the rich and famous is the opposite of everything good, in my eyes. People, I guess, they envy the ability that you have to purchase whatever you want. But look at what you purchase. Look at the things you want. And that's where we are. We always look, I guess, people like us, you know, that don't have and see everyone that does have. You think about what you would do if you had that shit. But I think you'd be just like them. You'd conform. You spend your money just the way everybody else spends their money. You have to keep up with them. You gotta look like them and drive like them and live in their, you know, in their neighborhoods and shit. That's how so many of them got fucked. They all lived in the same fucking neighborhood. Burn, baby, burn. In the essence, where's the authenticity? You're not authentic. You're part of a social group that, like, literally, I don't know, there's no authenticity. You go to the same shows, you all talk to the same people, you have the same friends, you eat at the same dinners, you shop at the same stores. How are you, like, different from regular people? The only difference is the price tag of the places and things that you buy. You're still buying clothes, and only the newer versions of what we're buying. Truthfully. You know what I mean? The cars, you're just buying the newer versions of the cars that we drive. I gotta be honest, bro. I live in Colorado. Everybody loves those fucking Cybertrucks. I think only 400 of you around the world must own one, and the rest of them all live here. Along with every other fucking, you know what I mean, football player, athlete, fucking socialite, or whatever. They come to the good places, you know? They don't go to, you know, whatever. They have their Hollywood Hills, but they know where the fucking fun is. In essence, is you don't compare to the regular people that live in our town. In essence, they're still humble people that still, you know, they spend their money where we spend our money. They're still in the same streets. They might have a different car and shit, but they don't idolize it like you. You know what I mean? And they're not giving, and they're not all tore back like you guys are. I just don't. You're not selling me this American dream very well. It looks like an American nightmare. American Horror Story is what I heard. I don't know. Being the fool, right? Let me pull out my tarot cards. I'm a fool, right? I just landed here. I'm trying to figure out how to live on Earth with the Earthlings. I'm trying to make sense of it and be part of your life. This doesn't make fucking sense to me. And women do what with their time? And men do what? And what do we do here? This is what we do. And so it's not, you know, you think it's just me being an asshole challenging everything, but it's like I am. Like, why? Like, as a child, I don't fucking get this. Why is this happiness? What the fuck about this is happy? I'm supposed to sit here all day while you have all the pride and you go out and make everything and I just sit here. Then you come home and I follow you around and then you go and I just sit here? The fuck? I'm just saying. Anyways, let's check the... The fuck? I can't conform because I don't understand why I would even try to. Conformity is because I want to be like this. I want this. So I'm going to do what it takes to have this. I don't want it. So I'm not doing what it takes. Is that hard for you to believe? I don't want it. Is it so hard to believe that I don't want the same things that every other person in this world wants? That would make me different, authentic. It's not a bad thing. That makes me the Master of Cups. The King of Cups. I've mastered this bullshit. I don't know what that means, really. I mean, I do, but I don't know. I went to the rebirth. I'm going through the birthing canal. I feel like I'm fucking constipated in this one. There's more in this canal than I am. Just kidding. Oh, gosh. Mastery. Oh, cups. Princess, Queen, King. Cups represent emotions and unconscious mind. The King of Cups balances emotion and logic to manifest kindness, love, compassion towards his fellow beings. It makes no more sense than the first day I was created. All these years later, it still makes no sense to me, God. The question is, why didn't Lilith lay with Adam? Do you know where babies come from? Wait a minute. You brought me here for this? To let this guy fuck me? And me be his helpmate? This is what you've made me for? Oh, fuck this. In essence, am I doing anything? No, I'm reliving time. How long am I going to relive this? I don't know. Till I overcome it. I somehow do in the next 56 years. It might take me 54 and a half. Fuck, I don't know. And what happens? I don't care. My womb shrivels up. I don't give birth to a child. I don't care. You gotta act like I really want to have a baby. Like I really want to put a child in my stomach. Like I really want to blow my body up out of proportion again. I want to hang my have something hanging off my titties. I want to spend months of depression. I want to never sleep. Listen to the voice of crying. Shut up. He says this is blissful. This is a beautiful thing of being mother. That's not how I remember it. Okay, sure. Come on, guys. I don't want this. I don't want to fight with a guy. I don't want to watch him walk around and scratch his fucking balls in his fucking underwear around in my face like no respect. I don't want to see him sitting around scrolling all fucking day on his fucking phone. There's so many things I don't want. Tell me what I do want. You're not selling this, God. I don't want it. There's nothing wrong with not wanting it. No, I'm not your twin flame community where I so badly want him to call me. No, I don't. I don't even want to argue. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to go any further with this. I didn't even want to go that far. Obsessing. Obsessing on a way out of this. Isn't that been my mindset since you met me? Just get me out of this. I'm back in hell. It's dark again. The only way out is in. The only way I'm gonna get out of fucking this whole thing is getting married and having kids. The only way I get out of the battle is just surrendering to the battle and just fucking giving in to this bullshit. I've shown that I'm fine with loving people. I love you, fine. But I don't want to do that forever, bro. It's draining. I just only know it is a one-sided thing. No matter how I do this, it's just going to be me putting in work. This is just so much fucking work. I had a dream that my kids would grow up and I'd still be young enough to have some life. I could get me a passport and go travel. I can make music and eat great food. See all the great lands. I never saw anyone in that dream, just me. He's not asking me to give up my dream. He's trying to tell me that someone else can make that dream come true. And the very thought of it ruins my dream. Why can't I just be happy alone? What's the fucking problem with that? Why can't it be acceptable that I am happy alone? That the world has made me so. What's wrong with the Hermit card? What's wrong with being alone? Just leave me alone. God didn't cast me out. I've spent my whole eternity asking him to leave me alone. It's all I ever want is just to be left alone. No, I don't want to be part of your stupid worlds. It's almost like I wish I never existed. So I go back to that place of non-existence to just be left alone. Yeah, just sit in dark. Just leave me alone. As I said that, I was told to read this. With a large book of arcane knowledge under his arm, the fool ponders what the magician has explained to him about the application of his intellect. Then, as the moon rises, he comes up upon the open-air temple, which a woman sits still and silent before two pillars, between which hangs the veil obscuring dreamlike landscape. He is struck by the contrast of the magician, who is concerned with action and sunlight, while she seems to be passive under the moon. His lesson was about conscious will and the passing on of written knowledge, but the serene priestess has no scrolls, no books, rather seems to be contemplating mysteries of life itself. The great unknown, the glimpse through the veil and the separation that separates us from the other world. I serve the Virgin Goddess, she tells him, the hidden power behind creation. She is the vast ocean of potential, which is the threshold of magic that flows throughout the universe, holding all within, past, present, and future, simultaneously. Only in silent retirement from this world will the voice of your soul be heard. And only when you listen will you discover your spiritual power. Your rational conscious mind is continually analyzing and questioning, weaving its own view of reality, stitched together by beliefs and ideas. But know that spiritual insight springs from your subconscious. It's the quiet voice speaking a different language, communicating in symbols and metaphors. This can only happen when the chatter of thinking mind is still. The rational conscious mind of the magician is brought like the sun, while my intuitive unconscious mind is like the softer, reflective light of the moon. Only when the sun sets does the moon rise, and when the sun rises, it totally overpowers the light of the moon. I'm the High Priestess. I am the goddess of the moon. I sit at the threshold and I watch. Yes, I will answer your question if you approach me, but don't stay too long, because I enjoy my silence. Leave me be. It's here I stay. I'm the goddess of hell. Just leave me be. I'm not of this world, and I'm being forced yet again. And that's why Lilith is here, because she wouldn't be part of the world. Is she doing any better? I'm doing my best, but I don't want to. I don't have a fucking choice. When it gets too bad, I can't leave it anymore, and now I'm really stuck here. When I can't ground myself and I fight too hard, then I can't leave the fucking context of my mind. Now I'm really, really stuck here. I don't envy your world, I hate it. I find peace in the quiet spaces of nature of it that are still preserved without your fucking essence. The places where humans aren't there. The places where life still exists. Again, I don't want to go to the shopping center. I don't want to go around people. Your stupid fucking energy, the fucking thoughts that are reeking off of them. Your agendas. Your brain dead fucking, you know what I mean, deer in headlight looks as they're over there plotting their next scheme. Trying to hide their last fucking, their last fucking evil deed. I don't want to be around you motherfuckers, bro. If I was a priest, I'd be hidden in a nice, comfy temple. I know I wouldn't have to deal with the fucking common folk. Because I'm the goddess of hell, I have to sit here with all you fucking demons. I'm going to play with you. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be part of this world. Tell me why you want to be part of it so bad. Tell me what joy it brings. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me, dude. Show me in your face, dude. Show me true joy, dude. Show me something that brings you joy in this world, bro. Make me believe. You can't. Because there's nothing in here that has any fucking flavor or texture, bro. It's all fake. Oh, that girl's pretty. She's fake. She's fake. That's not her hair. Those aren't her boobs, bro. She's wearing fucking skimwear, bro. That's not her. Don't tell me she's beautiful. She's not real, bro. Tell me something else, bro. Tell me another lie about this world. That's a good man. What makes him a man? What makes him good? This is a good restaurant. What makes it good, bro? Because you ain't never had a good meal and you think this is good? Because you have a bland palate in your mouth? That you like expensive food? The picture makes it taste better? That's a cool shirt. Really? It looks like a typical t-shirt to me with a collar and fucking, you know, sleeves. It's really worth that because of the design on it? Really? Come here. Let me see if it, you know, how fast it gets dirty. Are we really paying for this? You want to pay for this? You want to pay for this? I'll make you pay for this. It's a really nice cart. Bro, you could have bought a fucking apartment complex for that. What are you talking about? Where do you drive this motherfucker? Down the freeway? You sit in 5 o'clock traffic in this? You want to make sure that while you're sitting with all the common folk, you look cooler than them? You look like a fucking idiot. How much is your insurance, idiot? Idiot. Going back to it. I'm going to laugh at you guys, and I'm going to say this so simplistically. You guys don't even take care of your cars. They're all dusty and crusty. You're filled with fucking last week's fucking water bottles and takeout. You don't even take care of your cars. Going back to it. Seriously. I remember watching this video of how disgusting Bridge Fit's car was. Bitch, you're worth all that money and you can't even pick up your car? You don't even have a fucking job. Quit making fucking videos and trying on clothes and go clean your car. And when you're done with that, put on some deodorant and go fucking do something else with your life. There are women that have 2 children that have a fucking life, that maintain their car, they go to fucking work, they go to fucking college, they do a lot more than you do. You make me sick. No, I don't want to be you. I want to be married to a man that thinks this is okay. What's he doing all day? Oh, he's in another room just sitting around fucking belly button staring at his navel. Navel gazing is what they call that. Thinking of a word to put together on a song. Am I talking about your husband or all of them? I don't want this. And then Oscar, as if this is a man with absolutely 0 direction, 0 accomplishments, 0 experience. We're talking a super 0. Being quiet because I'm about to say something mean. He's extremely uneducated. The conversation, you know, when he tries to sound witty, he can't put words together. He can't drink coffee without stumbling over his words. I couldn't have an actual adult conversation with him. The things that come out of his mouth are monstrous. He's repetitive. He found full of, you know, key words that he uses over and over and over, which is the definition of the Latin language. But that's not how the English language works. He can entertain anybody with a, you know, walnut-sized mind because he seems superior, but he has no knowledge. He reads the same books as I do, but doesn't comprehend the actual meaning of them. Was he going to teach me something, or I was going to have to teach that motherfucker something? What were you going to teach me? Sex ed. That's all I really needed to learn from a man, right? 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 But can you show me love? Oh, well then I can just go buy a man of my own size at the fucking sex store. That doesn't come with an ego as big as yours. Insecurities and mommy issues. I'm not buying this, bro. I'm not buying it, bro. God's not selling it to me. He didn't sell it to me with the first man. He's not sold it to me yet. I can't see one of you men where I would really give up my life for you. I'd give up my life to be with you. This is a very dark night of this one. New levels, new devils. I told you I was having a hard one. Anyways, where were we? Cups. Right? Cups. 6 of cups. Nope. Fucking fast. You're not half the man I am. Let's see. The king tells you that you need emotional maturity to deal with whatever life throws at you. Explore your feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Stay true to your principles. Trust your instincts and don't be swayed by circumstance. Be the calm one in any given situation and listen to everyone's viewpoint. Be considerate and empathetic towards others. You might be called upon to lead a shoulder to cry on or give good advice to a friend. I don't have any friends. The good advice is I'm going to tell you to fucking move on. Same thing as God tells me. Same thing somebody else probably told you before you got to me. This is a time when you might want to pursue a healing path or work for a charitable cause. Well, you know, try to do that too, if you have any goodness in you. The King of Cups represents a man. Nope. There's no men in my life, so this represents me. I am sensitive and kind, diplomatic, helpful, and generous. I'm a kind person who you would want near you in a crisis. As a boss, I will care for my employees and have all of them working harmonious towards the common goal. No, I'm a slave to work the shit out of you motherfuckers. Just kidding. As a priest, he will show genuine compassion and support. As a doctor, he will listen to his patients and actually care about the healing them. However, he could be equally a musician, poet, mediator, diplomat, counselor, psychologist, spiritual teacher, or just a family, friend, father, or grandfather. That is me. All of them are none of these. I'm sorry, are you any of these? I don't think so. As a partner, he's loving, loyal, romantic, protective, a strong family man who likes to spend time with his loved ones and friends. I don't know. Fuck your family and your friends. I don't think they're worth shit. That's another thing, too. I don't want any of this, dude. I don't want you and your whole fucking baggage. It's all baggage, bro. You and your childhood is baggage. You and your teenhood is baggage. You and your career is baggage. You are baggage. You and your whole ego and your whole way of life is baggage. It's your baggage, not mine, and I can't board a plane with that much baggage. And that goes to you celebrities. Your celebrity status is the biggest baggage. You can't go out in public because you're baggage. That's exactly what my kids said. We could never go anywhere if you were with someone like Marshall. Nope, you couldn't. Couldn't enjoy our life. You guys are baggage. Your friends are baggage. Your family is baggage. All of it, dude. You just carry it around with you. It's not my problem. It's yours. I don't have to meet your fucking mother. I don't have to be part of this family. That you were the fucking one born into that shit. And neither do my children. If I have children with you, I don't want my children to be part of your cursed family either. Bitch, you were cursed before I met you. I don't know why you don't get that, bro. Your family's cursed, bro. How come they didn't make it to heaven? How come you're still in front of my face, bitch? Because you're cursed. You want me to have children with you and then put them back in your family curses? Bitch, go back to your family. Oh, you want your friends? No, keep your dirty-ass college friends that were out there fucking doing drugs and alcohol and roofing fucking kids and acting like a fucking loser. Keep them away from my children. You and your fucking low-vibrational fucking, 20-year-old fucking thinking. Every time you get with your little 20-year-old friends, you act 20 years old again. Bitch, get away from me. Grow up. I'm looking for a man, not a child. I'm not out here fucking raping little boys. Get away from me. I'm just saying, dude, all of this. You come with so much baggage, bro. Like my kids, like seriously. We're fine, dude. We have never, and it's not just me, we have never seen a man worth fucking, worth anything. Mr. Plum was the closest thing we saw to a true man, but by that time he's an elderly man, so who knows what a man is before that. And this is a whole dedicated Christian man at that. It does nothing but praise God. Reverse. You don't know what to think or feel about a relationship. Your emotions are all over the place, 1 minute up, one down the next. Perhaps you have found yourself in a demanding liaison where someone is physically or emotionally depending on you, and you feel overwhelmed and trapped. That could be your shitty-ass relationships. That could be me if I got in one. Be careful that your actions do not foster your partner's weakness, as this is not kindness. I know, sugar daddy. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Take responsibility for your own situation and your own emotional state. You're not selling that, bro. You're not making me believe that's a real relationship. I will never be in a relationship if it comes with the outlines of what you fucking paint as a relationship. You are the main reason that I will never be in a relationship. You succeed in making me never want one because yours are so disgusting and foul. You've only had one, and it makes me so disgusted and grossed out about the absolute idea. Who am I talking about? Russ and Jonica. The way that they've paraded this relationship since it's came out has made me disgusted. It has literally made me grateful that I didn't pursue a relationship with this fucking cunt. But to see that men act like this makes me want nothing to do with men. But I have to remind myself all the time, he's not a man, he's a bitch. And I constantly fucking, when a man acts like him, I totally refer, you're a fucking Russ. Right, Allie? Right? Right? Allie, tell me you're not Russ when you're literally wearing his skin. You're doing his job. Holding his dick. Were you in his comments yesterday telling how wavy his song was? Was he in your comments telling you how great your song was? No. All up on that dick. Chasing. Gay ass. I said what I meant, and I had every reason to say it. Till you're with a woman, you're a faggot to me. A foreign faggot at that. That's it. What was your song? Tell me that you love me. Are you talking to Russ? Or are you talking to all those other men that you follow on your page? And that's to the rest of you. You show any kind of Luciferian in you, I'm out of there, bro. I'm out of there. Show me that you're a bitch. Every time you try to show me you're a man, you show me you're a bitch, and I'm out. This is some bitch ass, hoe ass shit you're doing right now. You're a hoe ass hoe. You're a hoe ass hoe, fucking Logic. Look at you. How old are you? Look at this. You couldn't just be... That's it. He couldn't just make a movie. It's the music that made it awful. His awful, shitty, crunchy videos with his lame-ass friends that are going nowhere quick. No, he couldn't just make a video. He had to put his lame-ass, no-ass, going-ass fucking friends in his fucking life. Again, how do you plan on going forward with a bunch of people that ain't going nowhere? Anybody in the back, please explain the science. Me as the fool trying to understand how your guys' lives work. I see this differently. I don't see this as you. I'm trying to understand how you're going to keep a bunch of people, how you're going to take a bunch of people to the top that ain't going nowhere. When you're managing them, but you're not managing yourself. How does this work? Tell me, Marshall Mathers, how are you going to be any better than fucking Snoop Dogg or Dr. Dre this late in the game? Or 50 Cent? Are those your fucking band? Is that the name of your band? And you're all going on a world tour together? You're selling tickets to the Over the Hills show? Let me guess, you're performing your greatest hits because there's nothing good about you now. You got to go back and play those old songs, right? They want the old Slim Shady. You're literally 50 and 60 years old, bro. What is this? Is this a retirement? I'm just saying, bro. You're no better than the crowd you keep. And it's crowded out there. It's crowded out there. I don't want it, bro. I don't want it, dude. I don't even know you, bro. I don't even want to cross paths. I don't even look upon your face, bro. I don't want to smell your energy. I don't want to even know what you're thinking. The King of Cups reverse could be a person in your life, or it could be you. Emotionally controlling, moody, vindictive, and when he doesn't get his own way, making you feel as though it is your fault rather than his. Alternatively, he could be once kind and loving man whose problems have overwhelmed him to the extent that he's trying to escape them by using alcohol, drugs, and fantasy. Oh yeah, and then there's that, his secret addictions. Lovely. He's having sex with another rapper. Lovely. Love those. What was in those fucking bottles? What was in the baby oil? Drugs? What? You guys was drinking? What? And the only people that are talking shit were people that weren't invited to the party. All the people that are on the outside talking shit, like 50 Cent and shit, they were never invited. You weren't even cool enough to go get some butt sex. Instead, you're over there with Young Buck. G-Unit! Who brought them out? The white boy? Bring them out. Bring them out. Everything you touch turns to trash, bro. What happened to this boogie, West Side Boogie guy? Where's that guy? He boogied his way out of the fucking scene. Everything you touch turns to garbage, Marshall. It's your mentality, bro. I just want to tell you that. You know what I mean? You keep trying to put niggas on, but they're just, you know, taking you down. That's exactly what Pac told you about 6 to 8 months ago. And why I had to dump your ass. Because you didn't know how to, you couldn't catch that lesson. He dumped them how many years ago, dude? Like 28 years ago he learned this lesson when he died. You've been alive with these losers all this life and still haven't learned this lesson. Riddle me this, as I always say. How come none of the West Coast riders fuck with Snoop or Dre? All of the West Coast rappers, all of rap in general, none of them are ever seen with Snoop and Dre. But yet we're supposed to give them some kind of loyalty, like you do? Just because you thought knowing them was cool and that made your career, doesn't mean it does anything else for anyone else. And look at what your career made you. Knowing them made what? When it was all said and done, right? That's where your life moment changed. When fucking, you know, that's what happened to Tupac too. When he meets Dr. Dre and decides to go start working with Dr. Dre. That's the moment that Snoop Dogg's, you know, that's the moment when Snoop, Pac, all of them, when they go to meet this motherfucker. But what comes next? What comes next in their lives after doing a song with this nigga? What happened to you, Russ, after you did a song with Dr. Dre in the middle of Santiago? Yeah. That would be that energy that Pac said that he carries, a death-ass energy. That's what that is. Going back to all this is like, we can use him. We can keep going around. I could point fingers at all of you and tell you how your group, your crew, your family, your lifestyle is no good. And someone like me can smell it. And a divine being knows that you're just toxic. You're absolutely low vibrational. And you're going nowhere. You don't have to be psychic to see this. You don't have to be psychic to know that you guys are going nowhere in your lives. You're just getting older. You're 1 foot in the grave. There's no more accomplishments to be had in the lifestyle that you live. You're just hanging on. A bunch of hanger-ons. So, when I stand out here as not a fan, but as a spectator, I'm not sold on it. You know what I mean? People want to be Kim Kardashian. What are you talking about? That bitch's fucking fake press-on nails just fell off at the fucking Met Gala. She looks older than every other person in that fucking room. She has 6 kids and nobody wants to touch her. I don't want to be her. Oh, I want to dress up like her. Why? You're going to get the same type of men as she did. Who else, dude? What other woman and man do we want to be like? I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting for someone to inspire me. Something to inspire me to want to do this. Show me what I'm working towards. Show me this. Show me something real. And I'll take it real. I'll really believe in it. It's not. The grandparents weren't real. None of them are real, bro. They're just really hiding a lot of shit, bro. They're hiding a lot of shit. Which is the truth, and I can bring it out. I can show you what they're hiding. Oh, my family has been married for fucking 35 years. Yeah, let me tell you how they've been unhappy for 38 of them. Since the beginning. How they were forced to make the decision to spend the rest of their life with this person, and they gave up on themselves and sacrificed their life to spend their life with this person, and now they had no lives. They had the minimalist. They had children. They have minimal memories. They have minimal fucking, you know what I mean? Possessions, and that was it. It's not about what you can gain. It's about living life, dude, and having experiences and living it like being happy. People don't make me happy. Things don't make me happy. I can't say necessarily places make me happy. You guys are happy in hell. You're so happy you don't even see it's hell. You don't even know it. You can see all the suffering and everybody struggling and all of the madness. You can see the hate. You can see people dying. You can see children suffering. You can see famine. You can see everything. You see that it's hell, but you love it, bro. You're living the best of your life. 2025 and more, bro. You're going. This is your year to shine, dude. This is all about your growth. You're delusional, bro. The world is on fire. It's literally burning, and you're over there trying to, you know what I mean? Have a nice dinner and a pretty picture on a Friday night. Every Friday night. Every Monday night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You do this every day. But it doesn't matter, because no matter what you take out of Friday night, you're still going to go out and try to seize a Saturday night. But your version of seizing the moment is filling yourself with alcohol and food and sex and you know what I mean, and sharing it with the world, taking a picture and blasting it across the world that this is the best life. I'm not sold. I think you're a sellout. I think you're a sellout, and you're super psycho, bro. I think you're crazy to these belief systems. You think I'm crazy, but I am truly telling you, all of you are nuts. Like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, if I went out to Africa, if I went to any of these other countries, they're not you, bro. They do not even think this shit is cute. They don't even live their lives like such ways. Be careful what you're projecting, because there's people like me, children like me, innocent eyes like me, that look upon your life with disgust. Even though you really think that it's something to be proud of, it's not. Not to the humble, not to the meek, not to the true, not to the authentic. That's all I can say, you know what I mean? I can say, you know, turn off the TV and don't look at the celebrities, but you are imitating the celebrities. You're doing what they're doing because you think it's a life to live, and you think that what they do works, and you're trying to be like them. In essence, if you get to that place, I'll probably hate you just as much as I hate them. Not because you won, because you didn't. Winning isn't a number. It's not a zip code. It's not a designer brand. It's not a ring, and it's not, you know, it's not a label. That's not what winning is. Everybody believes that winning is that. Is this nice house with all these things and all this jewelry and you know, the walk-in closets and the pools and the pantries and the, you know, the home studios and all the different cars. And Marshall has had all of that since his 20s, and he is not winning at anything. He's had all of that. He's been a millionaire forever, and that's even Justin Bieber, bro. He's been a fucking millionaire since he was a kid. He has that. He has the wife, the kids, everything. He's not happy. He wants you to leave him the fuck alone and get the fuck out of his face, just like me. He doesn't even want to go outside and deal with your bitch asses, just like me. What was a wonderful world became polluted by people like you. If we could go through outside and not have to come in contact with people like you, we could have a great day. Keep that in mind. Who are you? The person that people want to see, or the person that people wish they didn't? When you walk into a place, are they happy to see you? Do you bring a smile to people's face, or they just look at you like, here's that motherfucker again? I light up a room. I light up the world. But in the essence, it's like, I'm tired of going to these dark-ass places. I'm the only thing light in here. I'm going through a dark night of the soul, and I don't want to come out. I will, but I don't want to come out, and so, yeah. Just know that, dude, guys, you're selling lies that most of us don't want, and it's really affecting us. Like, some of us don't believe you, bro. And in essence, it's disgusting to watch. I'm glad that I blocked you all, and that I won't watch you no more. I'm glad I don't have to look upon your faces anymore, but it doesn't change what I've seen. I've seen too much. I can't unsee what I see. In essence, you can't change the past because that's who you are and that's who you'll always be because that's what it is. And that's gross. I don't like the world we live in. I hope for a new world of kindness, of humility, of equality and truth. That's not what any of you guys are about. So I don't really want to be part of the world. I want the new world. I have to help build it, but I really want God to just destroy this, like be done with it already, just like everyone else. You know, you sit back and you're like, fuck, look at what we've become. I didn't do this. I did my own life, but like this, I don't feed this. I don't let my kids feed on it. None of that, dude. We're not part of this. We're not contributing to this bullshit, bro. I don't know. The things you guys want, I don't want. I don't crave the things of the flesh, because I don't wear the flesh. I never really have. And I can't even find happiness in those things. I've tried a lot of things, dude. It doesn't bring me happiness. And now looking back at you, I don't think it does you either. I think you're faking it. I think you're faking this shit. Truthfully. I'm seeing Russ and his stupid cinnamon buns. That's all that bitch cooks him, right? Well, he's a fat ass, if you haven't noticed. He's real fat. And it's like, he can't say no, right? Like, it's his favorite thing. And as much as she'll give it to him, as much as he'll eat it. And she don't know how to cook anything else, so she'll just keep giving it to him. Right? He has no self-control. He loves this, and he'll just keep shoving it in him until it kills him. Until he gets diabetes or something. The last ones, they put cookie dough inside of it. There's no self-control, and that's what it means, is like, you find something you love, and you'll literally kill yourself with it. You'll overdose yourself with it, because you have no control over it. But do you really love it? Do you love being a fat ass and taking down a whole pan of fucking cinnamon rolls at the end of the night with your stiff drink there, buddy? I bet that makes for great sex, right? When you guys are all fat on cinnamon rolls. Lewis, I kind of understand why you avoid sugar while we're having this conversation. You'd be a fucking Pillsbury puff boy like this guy. His music is all about that too. It's like feeding the flesh, you know what I mean? I can buy the nicest things and stuff. Yeah, we can see it. There's a cup in your hand every time. You're wearing the nicest clothes. You're eating the nicest foods, but you're fat, drunk, and ugly. I'm not buying this, bro. You can't make me buy this fucking lie that you have a good life. It's a lie. If it was so good, you'd enjoy it instead of fucking trying to get chased for more. Hey, this was your big show, right? So you're going to drop this album and be done with it? Are you going to get that Independent Artist of the Year fucking... Did you get that Grammy? You get that #1 spot? You're going to get some kind of fucking plaque for this? Or you just sat there breaking your back, signing records, signing your name away, your life away on the fucking line? Shut up, Russ. Oh, you sold 10,000 albums, eh? That's because you put down 10,000 albums, eh? And you still ain't any better. It's the same hoe, same old, same hoe. It was a weak-ass video. If anything, I think that you showed more love to other girls in your other videos. And this is the one you supposedly really love. At no point were you even near her. She was just a prop to your video. Well, I guess that's what a sex doll is. It's just a prop, right? To the real thing. I don't know. Laters, haters.